Izzy so busy from Red Hits. I'm joined by Stephanie again this week for more travel tips with Air France. Now, last week we were talking about the city of Louvre, Paris, but I think Venice is very much the city of love as well.
It is, and I suppose it's somewhere that's really romantic, and even like gliding down the canals in a gondola. It is. And I don't know, I think it would give Paris a run for its money.
I actually haven't been there before, so Stephanie, give me all your travel tips.
Okay, so we have quite a lot, but the first thing I would say is St. Mark's Square is probably the biggest thing to see, and even if you don't put it in your schedule, you're going to stumble upon it. It's kind of the busiest part of the city. But when you're there, the next tip would be to go up to St. Mark's Basilica, which is one of the most famous cathedrals, but like the architecture, everything is amazing walking around it. But when you get to the top, you get views right down of St. Mark's Square. So that is definitely something to just enjoy and see. And you kind of can see all the gondolas from up there. You can see the whole city. It is amazing. So definitely put that on your bucket list. Obviously go through Venice in a gondola, go through the secret passageways, down the canals. It is a must if you're going there, and you're there once, so do something that you've never done before. The next thing, you're in Italy. Enjoy the pasta, the pizza. So what I would say is go away from St. Mark's Square, because like if you go down the alleyways and kind of go a little bit off the beaten track, you're going to find more kind of authentic
restaurants and probably less pricey too.
Yeah, exactly. And I suppose what you want is you want to find places that the locals are eating in, because they're always the best places, and you'll find them if you just go walk a little bit outside the main touristy areas. Tip. The next one is to admire the Grand Canal. So there is a gem here. So if you visit the I'm gonna try my best. The Ponte di Rialto, which connects the San Marco and San Polo, and you kind of see the whole canal from up there, and it can get busy up there because there's amazing views. So I'd say go and explore that, and it's a great place to see the whole Grand Canal. The next one, oh my god, this was my favourite. So you have Venice itself, and Venice is lovely to explore, but there's a few islands off Venice that you can just hop in a water taxi or go in one of the ferries. So Murano and Burano are the two. So Murano, basically, there you can go and see, they do a lot of kind of glass blowing workshops. So you can kind of go and sit down and see someone doing it right in front of you. And it's just really different and something very unique to do. And then we have Burano. Burano is like the most picturesque place I've ever been to. It's all colourful houses, lovely canals. It's kind of, I actually preferred there, I'd say, to Venice, just because it was a little bit quieter. It took you outside of the big main touristy places, and I just loved there. So I'd highly recommend either hopping in a water taxi or a ferry and going exploring there as well. Amazing. And we've one more. This is if you want to get out of the city. There is the Lido di Gessola, so it's kind of the beach area, so you can get a ferry over there. A beautiful beach, and it's a lovely place just to go for a day if you want that downtime as well, away from the city.
Amazing. I'm convinced my next holiday needs to be Venice now. Thank you so much, Stephanie. We'll have more travel tips from you next week.